Hi everybody, welcome back to Spirit Seers. Today we're going to take you behind the bar and show you how to make a homemade grenadine syrup. It's actually pretty simple if you have the recipe. It's 2 cups of pomegranate juice, 2 ounces of pomegranate molasses, 2 teaspoons of orange blossom water, and 1.5 cups of sugar. And that's it. You're going to need a saucepan, a way to heat your saucepan, and something to stir with. And yeah, that's about it. We're going to get started. We'll give us some heat here. And the first thing we're going to do is just heat our pomegranate juice over kind of a medium heat, just to get it warm so that we can better dissolve our sugar in it. So we're going to let that just kind of warm up here. The benefits to making your own syrups and flavoring sauces is that you can adjust the flavors how you like them. That's what I like about this recipe of grenadine is a lot of recipes leave out the pomegranate molasses, and I think it adds a little bit more flavor, for lack of a better word. It's a more rich flavor, and I like that. Some recipes don't call for orange blossom water, some call for rose water. I prefer this. You can actually substitute it for an orange curacao or an orange liqueur if you want to. I've done that before and it's pretty tasty as well. Another perk is that you don't get preservatives if you're against those kind of things. A lot of store-bought stuff has preservatives in them that a lot of people don't care for. They do last longer on the shelf than a homemade product. This will probably get about 60 to 90 days out of if we keep it refrigerated. It usually doesn't last that long. But if you were making it in big quantities for, a bar or something like that, you'd probably want to just check your expiration dates or anything like that. So we're gonna let this get warm. It's about there now. And then we'll add our sugar in. And we're just gonna stir this down until it all dissolves and then bring it to a simmer. Now you do want to stir this not continuously, but fairly often. You don't want it to burn to the bottom of your pan. You do that especially on a gas stove like this, or where the flames can get kind of high. So I'm going to let this come to a simmer, and I will be back with you guys when we're there, and we'll continue on from there. Okay, so we are just starting to see some bubbles on the sides here, so we're going to get ready to add our molasses. And this is pomegranate sauce, pomegranate molasses. You can find it on Amazon. That's where we find a lot of our stuff. Some stores will carry it, some Mediterranean places, but if you're ever in doubt, go to Amazon. They'll hook you up. So we're going to do, so it's 1/4 cup or 2 ounces. And it's an ounce of molasses per cup of pomegranate juice. So if you double up your recipes or anything like that, it's an easy way of calculating that. Then we're going to stir that in. So now what we want to do, now that it's come into a simmer, is take it to a low boil and then let it reduce down and get a little bit thicker. It will get thicker as it cools on its own. It depends on your preference on how thick you want it. So I like it kind of like a simple syrup consistency, not quite thin like nectar, but maybe like a little thinner than honey. So I'll just kind of keep stirring it and keeping an eye on it. And then when I think it's ready, I'll kill the heat, and then we're gonna let it cool. And then once it's cool, we'll add the orange blossom water. You don't want to add this before because it'll evaporate off, and then there's no point in really using it. So yeah, we'll let this simmer for a while and we'll be back with you. Okay, so now it's been simmering for 5 or 6 minutes and it's starting to get nice and thick, at least as thick as I want it. So now we're gonna just kill the heat and let it kind of cool here on the stove top for another, I don't know, 20 or 30 minutes. And then we'll add the orange blossom water and we'll bottle it and it'll be done. So we'll come back when we're there. Okay everyone, so we have simmered down our grenadine syrup. It's much thicker now than it was, and we've let it cool to about room temperature. Should be fine for this. So the next thing we want to do is add our orange flower water. This is just Cortez. Again, I got it off of Amazon. You can find wherever. And then this is a 2 teaspoon measuring cup. Spoon, whatever. Just add that. We'll give that a quick stir. And this adds just a nice floral flavor, kind of an orangey. I don't know, it pairs well with the grenadine and the pomegranate. So, and then once that's stirred in, we're going to bottle it. We just have some leftover rum bottles here and a funnel, and we'll see if we can do this without making a huge mess. And like I said before, this will last in the fridge for, I don't know, 2 or 3 months if you keep it refrigerated. But again, it's not even a full bottle, so you can go through it pretty fast if you're making cocktails or mocktails or whatever you'd like. So yeah, that's how you make a homemade grenadine. Give it a try. Thanks for watching. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And check out our Teespring if you're looking for some cool t-shirts or just some other merchandise to help support our channel. And we hope to see you guys again, and thanks for watching.